Kia ora koutou katoa, no mai, hara mai, tēnei ko, ke mo poi uka. Fantastic having you along this evening for the great game of softball. It's opening day, baby. Yes, that's right, it's opening day. Yeah. It's been a great day so far with 4 games on the stream. This is the 4th of the day. There are actually 5 games that played today. It's been a great day. Let's have a quick look at who played today. We saw the pre-reserves. They got underway today. G4, St. Bandits, earlier on. Today was a good competition. Then we saw the Northcote Tigers and the East Coast Bays on the Tigers. Taking care of, sorry, it was Roosters versus Kings. And then we got a chance to see the pre-reserve women get underway. Pitching 14 strikeouts from pitcher runner from Northcote and Gerbes from Waitakere Bears. 1 run scored and a pass ball in the second innings through the difference. Competition. Roosters Blackstone HPC over on Diamond 2, level off field as Fred Evan resulted in the net. And then Falcons, they'll take it on Roosters Red on Diamond 2 right now. 5 p.m. Coming up for you, it is East Coast Bays and Northcote Maroon here. AK Chopper and Culture for this one, my mates. It is Greg Fuller. Hey Fuller, how you going?
Kia ora, Chopper, how you going, mate? All good?
Really, really good. Let's have a look at the defensive lineup for the boys from East Coast Bays for you. So left to right in the outfield, Hayden Schmidt. Jack Baker, the younger brother. First baseman is Clifton Hand. Behind the dish to the catching Finn Ridley for the South African-born Kiwi pitcher. Raw crew on the hills here from East Coast Bays. Offensively, Northcote, Horner, the lead off. Gibson, Mark Davies, Lanigan. On the list, the 2 brothers, Logan and Dylan. Ryan and Reed will round out the batting order as we get underway here for the first pitch in the 5 o'clock matchup between these 2 teams. Northcote Maroon team taking on East Coast Bays. Craig, you've been around for a while now, mate. Northcote Maroon, East Coast Bays. What are you expecting to see today?
It's a young East Coast Bays team. They've got a few older heads in them, but they're a developing team. I expect them to put up a good fight. Young Rourke, like you said, he's a young pitcher, good pitcher. He's come up through the grades. He was I'd say he was the ace pitcher for the 19s last year, and deservedly so. So yeah, he's a young fella in this grade still, but he gives it his all. And I think, I don't know what to think actually. I think Northcote should have this, but I think that East Coast Bays are going to give a lot and don't write them off.
Club on the build is East Coast Bays, second year in Premier Men's Division. And as you mentioned, all of their players out there today are all homebred. I believe they do have some help coming for them. A couple of Czech Republic boys coming down to play for East Coast Bays this year. Positional players, I think, Fuller, I don't know what you've heard.
I haven't heard too much about it, sorry, Chop.
Yeah, so they're on their way anyway. All of the teams have geared up with 1 or 2 international imports. Touched on that in the last broadcast as we see Ronna will pick up the lead-off walk and head on down to first base here, get us underway.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in this East Coast Bays team. A lot of young fellas have come through the grades. Actually, a huge amount of them are actually in the. They've always played age group the whole way through. Yeah, they're like you say, they're a developing club. They haven't got as many older heads as a lot of the other clubs to go along.
High bouncer and taken easily in second base. That'll get the job done here for the first out from Seth Gibson's bat.
But as you see, they're more than capable.
They are indeed, aren't they? That'll bring up the bat. New Zealand Black Sox player, Hauhepa Monk. Crew. Young 19-year-old pitcher from East Coast Bays. Hoyepa Monk, known to be a power hitter as he swings over the top of that drop ball. He's hit a few long balls here, Fuller, over the years.
Only a few, eh? We were actually talking last night, and someone was saying to me he's put one over. He's one of the few guys that's put one over the club ring.
Yeah, he sure has.
That is a big hit.
That is a big hit indeed. Hard hit ball. And that will lace to the outfield, off to the races. Coming around home to score is Rona with a stand-up triple from Hoyepa Monk.
And that hit looked like there was no effort whatsoever. If you look at that, just looked like a casual swing, and he just pops it right out to the fence. That just shows you what Hepa can do.
No changing gears as he comes around second base. There's Monk standing up into third base. Does the New Zealand representative. Hugh Davies now. First pitch he sees, he'll foul back. This one comes through on the inside.
Sorry, I just heard the director, heard that director or a producer, whatever you want to call him, talking background, and I had to laugh.
We've got the director in the house. And he's got this thing for pup dogs. So don't be surprised if you see a few dogs on the broadcast here this evening. And on cue, there you go, these dogs. And I tell you what, you wherever you're watching from, wherever you're watching from in the world around New Zealand, you want to start a dog clicker because that's number one. Back to the action with Davies.
Put a sweepstake
Hard
on it.
hit ball down the line.
The good one to make some money off.
Good umpiring crew in here today. First base is John Hickman, Brody Donald at second base, and I believe it's Joe Edwin down at third. And international WBC accredited umpire, Bryden Wells behind the dish. Two the count now. Hopper, got to be quick. He'll go home with a play.
Gets him home.
And they'll get him too. What a play from the shortstop from East Coast Base.
Like we said there, more than capable, eh? Nice play there. Moves in, gets it. Calm airs. Gets the tag at home.
Good heads-up play from Harrison Baker, getting that lead runner. So 2 away now. Runner at first base. Riseball outside the zone to Northcote's right fielder, Nick Lanigan. Swing and a miss over the top of that one. Lanigan just returned from Vancouver. Craig?
Yeah.
Spent the winter over playing ball in Canada and the US.
I was downstairs before between games having a good chat to Nick, and he loved it.
This one pops up.
Said he was playing softball pretty much every single day of the week over there.
Fantastic. That's what you want to do when you get away, don't you? And we've got a 4-man crew here. We have that for all the Premier games today on Diamond 1. And you can see Brody Donald at second base, just standing in the perfect spot, isn't he? We'll get someone down there to pass on a message to him, just to let him know to take a step to his right. Yeah. Yeah. This one just misses inside.
3 balls, 2.
As we see that last out there, will nullify the threat in the batter's box, but a good start for East Coast Bays here in the top of the first innings. They only surrender the 1 run on the back of Horhipper Monk's a blast to centre field. More action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium and the Premier Men's opening day matchup. East Coast Bays and Northcote. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here as we are into a great matchup in the Premier Men's Division, the 5 o'clock feature match of the day. Northcote taking on East Coast Bays. Defensively for Northcote, let's have a look at the left and right in the outfield of Cullen Ryan and left centre today. Horhipper Monk and right field is Nick Lanigan. On a third base for the boys from Northcote. Today will be Noah Reed getting the start. Shortstop Caleb Miller. Second is Hugh Davies. Seth Gibson. Behind the dish in the catching is Rosedale Fraserless. And on the hill, the Blake Bradford. Hugh shirtless here for Blake Bradford. This is the Roosters. Offensively for East Coast Bays, Jesse Harrison. Kevin Smith followed by Harrison Baker. Underway, bottom of the first innings. And we see these pitching change. The designated player was listed as Dylan Fraser-List for Northcote, and he will actually get the ball here to start. So Bradford will be in the DP or to the bench right now. Fraser-List behind the dish. That's the younger brother of Dylan on the hill. So I think he kind of knows how his pitcher throws. What do you think, Philip?
Yeah, I was just thinking it's not a handy. It's quite a handy little combination, isn't it? I bet you they spent many hours in the backyard abusing each other.
Sure it did, indeed. So first out of Harris, leadoff batter, is via the strikes. Going to bring up Hayden Schmidt now, left-hander, number 19. Fergus McAlpine, head coach for East Coast Bays again this season. Fuller, tell us a bit about his coaching.
Fergus, I haven't had a lot to do with his coaching with softball, but he's actually he's been coaching a lot of sports. He's obviously coached softball for quite, as we see their ball just go to nobody. I've seen him coach softball for a fair few years, very experienced, but also what a lot of people don't know is he actually coached at Glenfield League senior team for a few years ago.
Fuller. Ready?
Here we go.
You want this here, bro? You want it?
You want it? You want it? No.
No. Oh,
go
God.
fetch.
Yeah. But you're right, yeah. McAlpine, the coach for East Coast Bays, and he's involved with rugby league. And unfortunately for him, he's a Manly Seagull supporter.
Yeah, no, not overly happy with that. But you know, at least it's supporting league. But
yeah, you're right.
But no, he's good. He's been good. He's a calming influence. He knows what he does. He's not an angry coach. He's one of those guys just gets here and does his thing. So good on him. It's what they need, someone like him.
Yeah. Came in and did commentary for us today as well. Did McAlpine, the reserve women's match. That was a nail biter. This one just outside.
Sorry.
Thank you, Fergus, for taking that one for us. Dylan Fraser List. He's had that hair colour for a while. I thought he was Puerto Rican for a while. This one fouls off. I can't comment. I haven't got any hair.
Oh, I've noticed
let
that.
alone colour it.
I've got hair, but it's like a dead wheat field. Doesn't do much.
Change the pace, and he drops it in. There's something special. Let's take another look at it. Oi!
He just misread that completely, didn't he?
I tell you what, there's buckling a knee, and then there's what Dylan Fraser List does to batters. Pretty to watch. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts here. Harrison Baker, the shortstop now. Now, Fuller, I know there's a bit of a trend with the beard, has been for a number of years now, but I've noticed the slug is starting to gain some momentum.
Absolutely dirt, eh? There's some dirty slugs out there. I'd like to say even my son's trying one on, but I don't know if you could even call that a slug. It's like a dirty smear.
There, look at the picture. He's got one, Fraser List. Someone's going to tell Harrison Baker, you need to use some pine tar on that slug, just so we can see it.
He's a good lad, Harrison, though, eh?
Yes.
But yeah, we'll mock him. Why not? Why not? He's up there.
We're not laughing at him. We're laughing with him.
He'll probably bang one pretty good here after I gave him a bit of mockery there. Ooh.
When he tried with a big swing there, does Baker. You can see here on the replay. He's got quick hands.
Always seems to have a smile on his face too. You know, he enjoys it. He enjoys the game, so why not?
Can't see it. It's got that ugly slug. All inside pitch.
Good sailor, I understand. Young Harrison too. Very, very good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, the Bakers are right into that, aren't they? I think Dad, did he have a little bit to do with Team New Zealand back in the day or something? Or was it Whitbread or something?
No, Dad was a grinder for Team New Zealand.
Yeah.
Very, very. He's a stocky bugger.
Yep. Well, there are. Baker grinds out his at-bat and will head down to first base. Gets a high 5. So with 2 outs here, East Coast Bays with a duck on the pond at first base. They'll send up Clinton Hand. I believe Clinton Hand originally from South Africa. And that's what he does. He makes contact. In this case, this time, not able to get her through. But we're all through, a 1 complete so far. We've got ourselves a good one. Just 1 run to nil here. Northcote leading East Coast.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
any time. Dispatching the first pitch he sees into centre field for a single. 1-0 at the point here. Craig, I don't want you to be Nostradamus, but how do you see this game going today?
Oh, mate, you put me on the spot here. Obviously, as a Northcote supporter, and my boy normally plays in this team. I'm picking Northcote. I think that, there's some great talent East Coast Bays, but there's just that older experience in Northcote. And hope I don't eat my words, but I'd say that as the game goes on, I think there'd just be a few more runs that might get to a stage where it starts to snowball. But that's what I'm hoping anyway, as Northcote. But mate, there's some like Rock Crew, mate. He's already proven in that last innings. He's not afraid to go at these guys, so we'll see what happens.
Bunt is down, but it'll be foul. See, just here, it's out of the box, but Ridley takes it in foul territory. So they'll come back and reset. And of course, Northcote coached by David Downs, Fuller.
Davey Downs. From what all accounts I hear, he's the sexiest man in softball in North Harbour. According to Dave, anyway.
According to Dave.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
Fair enough.
But there he is on screen.
There he is.
He's been around for a long time.
He's a handsome man.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Couldn't have got any better.
I think the crew could be enjoying that just a little.
He's a good lad, Dave. Thanks for playing your part, Dave.
Yeah. Callum Ryan now playing his part, player coach for this Northcote Maroon side. Seasoned veteran, was coming up through the Premier system as I was finishing my career. So that tells you how young Callum Ryan is. Actually just celebrated his 40th birthday in Fiji with the boys.
Had a bloody good time by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I asked him how was the... well, there's a puppy on the screen, watch out. I asked him how was the trip, how was the... what's that drink they... Carver, how was the carver? He's like, no way.
I didn't ask about the cover. No, I forgot to ask about that.
And there's the puppy. Have you got your puppy clicker going back there, ladies and gentlemen? Click. That's like puppy 3. Okay, back to the action now. Callum Bryan with Brody Donald standing in the way of the strike zone. This one goes the other way.
You could make it a good sweepstake. Even a good drinking game with Matt Jordan's there.
Yeah, to be fair, you could, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You're watching at home, every time you see a puppy, finish your vessel. Brody Donald will move from that position shortly because we've sent Mark Porteous out there to pass on the message. I'm sure it's only a matter of time. This one gets away, will allow base runner down Logan Fraser List down to second base. Just one away here, top of the second innings. Converted a run in the first off Huepa Monk's drive to centre field. This one will pop up. Go foul out of play.
Shadow's just starting to get a bit longer. They've turned the lights on, I see, so be a while yet, but they'll start to take effect.
You had a chance to watch any softball from Rosedale Park here, Pure Athletic Sports Stadium, North Harbour. Fantastic facility, 2 international skin diamonds, the grandstand as you can see in the back of that shot. And then TV lights. So when it does start to get dark, you'll be able to see all of the action. There you go, Dave Naira going past the camera. Kia ora, Dave. Member of the mighty Greyhound Masters, Fuller.
Oh, mighty team. Mighty team.
This one gets away off the third base, and he is safe. Fraser List, a clean set of heels today here, Fuller.
He's keen. He's keen. It's the first game of the season. Of course you're going to be keen. Who we got up to bat there?
So runners in scoring position for the youngster, Noah Reid.
Now, he was very patient last year. Noah was. He was good in the box. He's only a young fella. Showed a lot of patience. Picked and chose the shots and did very well. So let's see how he goes in this season. He's up against a good pitch here of Rourke. Oh.
And that one's back to the pitcher, and he'll check the runner. Perfectly played by Rourke Crew from East Coast Base.
Yeah. Very good by Rourke. No panic. Gloved it. Looked around.
Top of the second innings here. It's still 2 runners in scoring position. And with 2 down, Fraser List will get a break. And they'll bring in a runner, which will be Reed, who just grounded out. He'll go over and run at third base. Caleb Brunner, top of the shop now. Shortstop, picked up a walk to kick off this match.
Just picked up that the first base coach is the angriest kid in the world at the moment.
Okay.
Old Jesse. He's not happy he's not out there playing.
No, naturally wants to play. Hopefully not too far away now.
Keeps doing the rehab like he's been doing. He knows what he's got to do, and he's just got to do it. Simple as that.
That's rehab from injury.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay. Just make sure we're on the same page here.
Yeah, put the pipe down, Jess.
This one skies high. Underneath it, Harris at centre field to make the last out. As he's done it again. Rourke Crew has got through the innings in a tidy fashion, and deservedly so. There's only 1 run in it, and we'll be back with the bottom of the second innings.
Try a trade. Try welding, plumbing, carpentry. Try automated trade skills, material fabrication, electrical. Try painting, try tiling. Try a trade. Starting this month, a 7-week program in partnership with Welltech and Whitireia. Uncover your passion for a future career. Open to all ages. Register your interest today.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the top of the third innings. A good one down on East Coast Base and Northcote Maroon side going against each other. Just a 1 run in it, so boys from East Coast Base, they'll send up the youngster Jack Baker, Rourke Crew and Shakur James. 1, 2 and 3 here against Dylan Fraser List for Northcote. 2 strikeouts and a walk and a ground out in the first innings of Fraser List. Good start to the match. Hard hit ball. This is trouble with a capital T over the left fielder's fence, and Baker is off for the races. It'll be a stand-up double to Harrison Baker.
Great hit by Baker here. He backs himself every single time, this boy, and deservedly so. Nice hit. Yeah, I've lost words actually on that one. But no. Jack's a kid who's always capable, and has just showed completely there why he's in this grade, and deservedly so.
Good power, good hand speed, Baker, and good pace on the base path. Rourke Crew now, the pitcher will hit for himself. Something about Rourke, I don't know what it is, but every time I see him up to bat, he looks like he's a deer in lights.
Wow.
Well, it is.
He's a pitcher, mate.
Fair enough.
Swinging, is it Baker?
Bottom of the second innings here. I tell you one thing, mate, he is hilarious.
He's a good kid, isn't he?
I had the chance to spend some time with him over the Christmas break. Two things. Don't play beer pong with him. Or if you do, be on his team.
Don't take him near seals.
And yeah, no, take him near seals. It's hilarious. Had a chance to go to Kaikoura in the South Island, of course, famous for its whale watching, but also they've got seals on the shore there in a certain location. Took a little stroll out there to set up a little video, and
I did see the video.
Rourke trying to do the David Attenborough, get close to it. And the seal turns its head and kind of puffs out his nose like a snort, a reverse snort as he goes out on strikes. And Rourke was off to the races.
That was it.
With a squeal, might I add, with a squeal.
Rourke turned into a cat. He was gone.
Shakur James now.
But he's a good kid.
Stop telling stories out of school, Chopper. Can't get that one down. You see, East Coast Bay's trying to go to the short ball here, Fuller.
Well, that's it. Shaq's been around for a while now.
And Shakur's been around for a while too. It's a handy young player. New dad last year, I think, young Shakur as well.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nice, mate. Good stuff. There you go. There you go.
Fergus McAlpine, head coach, East Coast Bays. His version of the Macarena.
Shaq, another kid who's played for Glenfield League through the years.
Yeah. No, handy little league player, actually.
There's not a lot to him, too. He's not the biggest dude in the world, but
Well, he doesn't back down.
Nah. Tough as nails.
Fraser List behind the dish. This one on the hands, it'll pop out foul. I think there's a dog here that's like, how am I not on the camera? I'm going to bark until I get on the camera.
I've spotted the dog. I just don't think the camera has.
Oh, there you go. There he is. Only walks around the back of that one. Oh, hey. As James goes down on strike. So back-to-back strikeouts here as the puppy clicker goes to 4.
I can see him walking out. It's a Baker dog.
Yeah.
What? Can you operate another?
No, it
Finn
can't operate
Ridley
enough.
now. First pitch to Ridley is through the top of the zone. Oh, there he's getting a rub. Oh, dogs like a rub, don't they?
Oh, we've lost home plate. Oh, we lost outfield. Oh, no. Unconnected. Do you want to do it? Do you want to do this? I can run it.
We'll just,
No, just we can operate.
yeah. As you see here, Fraser List pumps in another one through the zone.
Going to one now. We've lost 1, 2.
Well, Fuller, going to leave you to take care of business shortly, mate. So I can go out. I see our centre field cameras just taking a dive. I think someone's pulled the plug out or something.
I can give him a call if you like.
Running on mains power. Yeah, go on then. Try that.
Pull it back. I'll just delete out of here.
Fair enough. We'll see if the grounds crew can sort that for us. Save Chopper the jog. Probably means the power's turned off or something. As we see Fraser Lewis take care of business, and he gets her done. Another goodie here as we are all done through the innings. Northcote coming up.
So we've got Harbour in here, up against Rock. Count is 1 apiece. Harbour definitely a big hitter. Just outside. And Harbour gets that walk up there. Ball 4. Harbour takes the walk to first. And we're away from there. Top.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back now. Sort of the centre field camera out for you, and these giggling Gerties in here. I hope you've enjoyed that as well as we march our way through this this match. I tell you what, if you could only see what it's like in the booth when we're producing, oh my goodness. I can hear most of it, but it's cold. Hugh Davies now will step in to go to work. One runner at first base here. Top of the 3rd innings. This one up the middle. Nice play by Baker, looking
Double
for 2.
play. Got him.
And Davies will run it out in time.
Didn't get him.
Bang, bang play at first base. And Davies just too quick.
Looking a little bit perplexed at first.
It's one of those ones, I think,
Yeah,
Craig,
it's a
which
judgment
could go
call.
either way.
Yeah, judgment call. Blues called it one way.
Yeah. But a great play by Harrison Baker at shortstop to get over in time.
We're going to stop here and ask the question, have a little bit of discussion amongst themselves.
See, McAlpine comes out to ask the question. And we might just turn up that home plate umpire, Fuller, and have a peep and listen, eh?
Judgment call, we heard.
Yes, ultimately it's his call, but he can ask for assistance.
We've got the umpires come in here, and we might just mic down a little bit here, Fuller. Let them do their own thing for this part. Of course, a very close call. It's a judgment call, and you've got to allow the umpires, if he asks for assistance, then they can, and how they see fit. And look, bang, bang. I would probably lean to the side, Fuller, if I'm being honest, towards East Coast Bays.
Yeah, I'm the same. I didn't actually, to be honest, I didn't look what happened at second so strongly, but I thought that first, in my opinion, was potentially out. But listen, they're sitting there, they're Johnny on the spot, and they'll come up with the call. And the good thing is that they're discussing it here to make sure they get it right. And we don't know, this could change, it might not.
Okay, so I missed that. Have they called Monk safe at second as well?
Yeah, and that's what surprised me the most.
There's the question mark.
Yeah.
To be fair, I thought they were both.
So did I, to be honest. I was like, "Yo, geez, double play."
Anyway,
Oh,
they'll come
yeah,
back.
and he's-
We'll
he's-
pop up the mic of the umpire again here, mate.
And he's called Monk out at second.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good call.
Not sure what's happened at first yet.
We'll
Looks
turn
like
up the umpire. We'll find out.
I've got the umpire up, mate.
Okay.
So it is his second is his call, and he asks for assistance.
It's
Just trying to connect with that umpire
yeah.
out there for us.
I think what we've got here is what they call the 50-50 ruling. It's not an official ruling.
It's a judgment call. It is his decision. But
Yeah, we caught the end of it. It's a judgment call. It's his decision. And we're happy with what the umpires are doing for us here. They've done a fine job.
Hey,
so
no
far.
doubt.
Except for Mark Porteous getting young Brody get out of the way of the camera shot. One job, Mark Porteous. Just saying. So here we go. Nick Lanigan now.
Like you said, without these guys, we don't have a game.
No, and actually they're very good umpires too.
Exactly.
Very, very good umpires. So Lanigan will step in to go to work here in the top of the 3rd innings. Oh, big swing on that pitch. Hugh Davies, counting his lucky stars down over there at first base. The director is, I don't know, Brody Donald is perfectly positioned there. Hard hit ball.
Oh, unlucky there.
That'll go through the 5-6 hole and they'll go station to station.
Nice hit there. Haven't seen how it went off the ground. You don't see it that one, but the grounds crew are doing the best with this ground. There is a little bit of line missing from here, so it is hard for them to fill in all the holes, and it does create a little bit of a Rosedale hop every now and then. And that looked like it might have been one of those situations.
Logan Fraser-List now stepping to go to work the catcher for the Northcote side. Just the 1-run lead so far against East Coast Base.
East Coast Bay's doing very, very good here. It's a very experienced team in Northcote.
Northcote have runners in scoring position in each innings, converted only the once so far, back in the first. This one skids away. Down to third base is Davies. And there, he's just hacking at that one.
I've been impressed with young Rourke. He's not afraid. He's a young and up-and-comer, and he's given it everything.
Sure is indeed.
That was close. That was very close.
Well, it's the close ones that make the difference really normally in matches, doesn't it?
Yes, Chopper, it does.
The
correct me if-
Hampson-less man in softball, David Downs.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've just observation. Has our pitcher got different coloured laces?
Has he got different coloured laces?
He has got different coloured laces. He's got the old white and yellows going on.
That's what happens when you're...
Wake up after a bender.
I was going to say when you're a young fella.
Okay, sorry. So I thought you going.
Fair enough. And that'll do us through the innings. All done through the innings here is Northcote leading 1 run to 0. More action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. We come back in just a short while.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma. Thank you. Jack Link's Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
Fraser List continues to work on the hill. Send up to bat here. Hayden Schmidt. And I don't know about you, Fuller, but this kid has had a transformation this winter.
This isn't Hayden Schmidt, is it?
It's Hayden Schmidt, for sure. That's what I'm telling you.
You're talking about Cameron.
Oh, is this? Sorry, I'm thinking of Cameron. Yeah.
Just look, he has been in the gym every day this winter. Good on him, young man. Rise more up top. Yeah, just in case you don't know, the gym is that place with like exercise machines, Craig.
Is that where the McDonald's is next to there with For You Chopper? Is that how you know where it is? Is it? Is it the KFC beside it, Chop?
I don't eat McDonald's.
Oh, no.
But I do like KFC.
There's one right next to City Fitness, right next to Warrior Sports Club.
Yeah.
Going to one now.
Chopper knows all the good gyms because normally there's a good takeaways right beside it.
Yeah. I've got them on speed dial, mate. Little short handle poke by the buff Hayden Schmidt. Stays alive in the at-bat. Stands and ready. Fraser List now. Low lifter right down the kitchen sink. That'll take care of a business.
Yep, we're on a replay, mate. So just get on the new guy. We're still on you, but the replay's playing. So get on the new guy.
Fraser List has got a good one going on today, Fuller.
Yeah. What was it? Last year was his first year back after quite major
In a couple of years
shoulder
off,
injury,
didn't he?
wasn't it? And he came on fire last year, and he doesn't look like he's gone backwards in any way. In fact, he looks like he's enjoying it big time out there, to be honest.
He sure does indeed. Good on him.
He's got the blonde hair going on and
Yeah.
the big slug.
Harris, Jesse Harris, the centre fielder. Swings over the top of that one.
Jesse Harris, definitely a capable batter. Seen him put a few over the fence, and he'll go out swinging.
Yeah, he does not go home wondering, does he?
No, not at all. He's a good kid, Jesse.
You can see East Coast Bay's head coach, McAlpine, trying to go to the short game here multiple times with this team. Trying to make sure he gets some pressure on at some stage. One hit so far for East Coast Bays. That went to Jack Baker. A hitter's count now, though, for Harris. So a prime opportunity for him.
Yeah, I think he's going to show a bit of patience here. I think Fergus is trying to teach them that. Maybe I spoke way too soon.
Is that
Way-
one? Just waves at one on the
way
outside.
too
And hello.
soon.
We've got another. The puppy clicker is up to 6. Have I got the count right, ladies and gentlemen? What have you got at home?
Is it your dog?
And a swing and a miss by Harris on the outside edge for the second out.
Yes, is it Cam Schmidt here, is it?
Yeah, now is the other brother, Cameron Schmidt. He's the lean one.
The tall one. He's
Tall and lean. Brother Hayden is built like a machine.
Cam's got a good short game. Quite often slaps.
Shapes to slap and pulls that one back last second. Bottom of the third innings here. Premier Men's matchup on opening night. Already had the Northcote Gold side go down to the debutants, Waitakere Bears, in a 1-0 ball game earlier today. This one just clips the outside edge.
Yeah, like you say, it's a beautiful evening tonight. Look at this. Blue skies. It was pouring down in the early hours of the morning, and we come up with this. What a great way to start our season.
Couldn't agree more, my friend. 2 balls and 1 strike to count here. See, East Coast Bays have got the youngster up. Zach Adkins warming up, if required. Rock Crew doing a good job so far, getting out of jam.
You see Zach out there, he's a young fella, showing a lot of potential. I think they'll persevere with Rock for a little bit longer yet, to be honest.
That one on the outside edge will take care of business. And Dylan Fraser-List, he seems like he's in a hurry. Maybe he's off to the All Blacks. I don't know. When that game is in Sydney tonight, not Eden Park, by the way. 1-0, Northcote leading. Top of the fourth, coming up next.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the top of the fourth innings here. Got a good one going on. 1-0 Northcote over East Coast Bays. To the director. One-run difference in this ball game so far. Hoipa, Mark Drives and Caleb Brunner back in the first innings. As Craig Fuller picks up his headset without muting it. That's always good that he does that.
That was quiet as a mouse.
Yeah.
Quiet as a mouse.
No, you haven't put a foot wrong today, mate. You're all good. Anyway.
Welcome back, Craig.
Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Rock Crew continues on the hill here for East Coast Bays, putting a good package of work together here against his opposition pitcher here, Dylan Fraser-List now.
You can't really see it on the camera, but it's just that time right now where it just gets a little dull out in the field. The lighting.
The twilight hour?
Yeah, it's just in between taking over. So the cameras pick it up pretty, make it look pretty light, but it's actually a little bit dark out there at the moment. It'll pick up in probably the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, you did right there, camera there. Doesn't look too bad. Rock Crew will grab the ball and go back to work here. Northcote trying to get their lead-off batter on. It'll be the Callum Ryan hitting 2, Noah Reid 3 here. Hard hit ball. Safe single by Fraser-List down to first base.
Good hit by Kelly there. Straight line drive. Nicely picked up by Jesse Harris in the field. Just to hold him at first there.
So job done now, and our player coach, Callum Ryan, will step into work.
Oh, no, okay. Give it a few to drink today, mate.
Oh, it's all about having a bit of laugh for the fun, isn't it? That's what life's all about, really. Or you could be Brodie Donald and stand in front of the camera. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Callum Ryan. This one goes up top. Callum Ryan set and ready now, and a good pitch by Rock Crew on the outside edge takes care of business.
one of, if not the most youngest member on the squad right now.
This one just goes through. Noah Reid up the bat here. We've got one of our cool crew members here who's going to help us out and pass on the message to the umpire out there, Brody Donald. Just when he's in that position, take a step to his right so that we can see the pitch. In between the innings, if we could pass on that message, that'd be awesome. Hard hit ball here. And safely taken out at centre field. Oh, carrying on here, folks. Top of the fourth innings here, time called. It'll be top of the shot, Caleb Warren about to go here. Just one away. Third time through the order here for Northcote. Would you expect something different from them here, Craig?
I actually don't know, to be honest, Chopper. Like, I'm not an expert in the game, but it's danger time here, obviously, for East Coast base. You got the top of the order, you got Caleb here. You've got the guys going, but I actually did expect. I expected Rourke to come out and pitch the way he's going. I expected Northcote, their experience, to show through, but like I said, this East Coast base team is definitely capable, and there we go.
Laced up the middle from Rona, and Northcote pushing the boundaries, and Rona will get to two, now trying to come home, and they score. Rundown play, now going to three, and causing confusion, causing havoc. Caleb Rona, the youngster Noah Reid, takes heed and gets the job done here as they plate their second run of the ball game.
And that's just what we're talking about, that little bit of experience. East Coast Bays is doing damn well to keep them where they're at. But you got these old heads who have been around the game for a long time, and some of them aren't that old, but they know exactly what they're doing. And it's just that pressure they keep on constantly the whole time. And that
heads up play here by Noah Reid. Look at that. Saw the shortstop at his back, turned to him, and he got the ball and said, I'm going to go home here. East Coast Bays, game just moving a bit quick in the head there at that point.
And that's it.
Got all of that, sorry. I thought I fucked that up, but I didn't. No, we got all of it. I don't know.
So they would picked up their second run of the ball game. So 2-0 here, top of the fourth innings. And Seth Gibson here, top of the order, looking to bang their way away.
Built a good fence, this guy.
There you go. You can hear the director just off the mic there. He builds a good fence. He's been around at the director's house this morning, extending the dog enclosure. Yeah, you can imagine. You can see how many dogs he puts in the stream. You wonder how many dogs he's got at home. He is the dog whisperer, Matt Jordan. This one is punched through the right side, and Rona will score their third run of the ball game, second here of the fourth innings.
Yeah. Just have that feeling that the confidence is starting to come out big time in Northcote. We'll see what happens here. But I reckon Rourke will keep going at them because it's just not this DNA to change it.
Oh, Heifer Monk here. Steps in to go to work. Of course, he drove in the first run for Northcote. Throw down a second and throws away, and Gibson will take that invite, and he's looking to go home. And he does.
And he does a forward roll too. The old roly-poly.
Celebration from Seth Gibson. So we see the throw down to second base. Rounds the corner, forces the issue. And then at three, there the ball comes at the same time. He says, I'm not done here. And off he goes. Picks up the run. So third run of the innings here, 4-0 now, Northcote. I guess when you've got base runners on, you can cause the pressure, can't you?
Well, that's it. The pressure valve goes off. Harbour's just launched one a mile high, and it's well taken out in right field out there.
Lifted for the third out, and all those runs coming with 2 down here. Coach killer situation, that's for sure, Craig. But we got 3 runs for Northcote, 4 runs to 0 now is the score. And more action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium on opening day, baby. You can see he picked up those 3 runs in the top of the 4th innings. East Coast Bays, though, Craig, they'll be looking to try and reply right here in the bottom of the 4th.
Oh, they will. Fergus is working on that team really good down there.
You're going to end up putting this camera in it.
We just heard from Sydney, I think it is, Rico Ioane picked up the 2nd try for the All Blacks over Australia. Will Jordan the first try, 12 points to 0 All Blacks over Australia at this point. Back to the action here, bottom of the 4th innings, East Coast Bays trying to get something going here as Harrison Baker pops this one up.
It's going to be a chase. Will he get there? No.
And stretching it into a double is Baker. That is nicely done indeed.
No hesitation there at all. He was gone.
Oh, that's a good pickup, though.
Nick's come in. Yeah, done great in the outfield. Tried to, couldn't quite get there, but stopped it, picked it up, threw it well.
On one now, mate. Come back to one off the replay and go into 3 for the pitch.
Brings up Clinton Hand.
Oh, did he go? Yes, he did.
Hand grounded out to second base. That was back in the 1st innings of the match. Bunt is down and it's perfect. Sacrifice is good. They'll look to go to 3rd base. No chance for the 2nd out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's only for me to copy
Perfect bunt though,
No,
Philip.
no, he put it down good. Just a very nice sharp here. Straight across, no hesitation.
Once you get the rhythm of it, it's
No mucking around. And the runner now 60 feet away. Best chance for East Coast Bays today, mate.
Jack Baker, he hit a beauty before, and he's not going to die wondering if he's going to have another one here. I don't expect.
Baker back in the 2nd innings, led off with a ripper double down the left field, over the left field head. This one's good contact too with one away. Will it be deep enough? Big throw. And the runner will not go.
Wise decision.
got the catch.
Lanigan
Got the catch at home plate.
with a cannon. Not too sure if it was deep enough. You see here,
Nah,
Baker got it.
Got a good hold of it. Lanigan's right there in the field, sits it, launch it straight back home, and it was a good decision not to come home, I don't think.
Right
There's
on
no
the money
tag up.
too, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Same off on 3 after the recross fault.
Going to bring up Raw Crew now. Chance to help his own cause. Looking for their first run of the ball game here, East Coast Bays.
Oh, that's a pitch.
They'll try a pick-off attempt down to 3rd base.
Good one.
Crew. Just look at those eyes. On the headlights. Fixed. Focused. Two away here. Bottom of the fourth innings. Runner at third base, 60 feet away for East Coast base. And a drop ball on the outer edge. We'll level the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. East Coast base just trying to get that last critical hit here, Fuller.
Yeah, Rourke's a pitcher, but he has made contact at times. Not this time.
Can't quite get a hold of this one, and Fraser List is putting a good body of work together himself as well, as we are through the fourth complete. Top of the fifth coming up next. Here on grand opening day. That's right, opening day, baby. Fifth innings coming up.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
In the batter's box here for the Northcote lads. He swings at that pitch, can't get a hold of it. Craig Fuller joining me in commentary here. Fuller, you've got to be happy with Raw Crew.
Yeah, definitely. He's throwing a hell of a good game. He just got, I'm not sure if we saw it just before, but I think it was Hugh Davies on the bounce, and good effort there too. Unlucky not to catch that. So, no, Rourke's got to be happy with himself as well as his team. He's only a young fella. He's just coming up into the grade, and he's doing a hell of a good job, in my opinion.
He sure is indeed. As we see Lanigan just steady the ship and punches that one over the glove of the shortstop Baker. So, base runner on with one away here, as you mentioned, Davies. And I see the message to Brody Donald's worked.
That kid hates you right now, Chopper.
I don't like him. I'm just going to keep on saying his name until he gets out of the camera shot.
He's a good kid, Brody. Puts a lot of effort in.
This one's up high. Now, of course, you get an umpire what's in front of you. You didn't know there's a camera like pointing right through you. Yeah.
I don't think he's too concerned about that camera there, Chop.
You think?
He's just he's doing his job. He plays the game, blues the game.
Logan Fraser
Does a great
List
job.
now. Looking to do a great job himself as this pitch is down low from Walk Crew. One away here, one runner on. 3 straight balls to Fraser List.
That's been close.
Just missing the zone, so it'll be a walk issue to Fraser List. Brings up the bat his older brother Dylan, the pitcher. Is it me or I want to see his hat fly off as he's doing the bases so I can see what the hairdo really is like?
I think it's just a bit of bleach, eh? Nothing like a bit of lemon lime granola or something, just to
Mohawk?
just to take a bit of the colour out.
This one comes off the bat and the fingers unfortunately attached to it, and he's going to get a hit by pitch here. And down to first base he goes. So let's take a little look at that one.
Yeah, I don't know the rules that well, but I thought he swung at that and.
I think if you check your swing, if it's a check swing and it hits you in the hands, it's a hit by pitch. If you're in the proceeds of swinging, it's not, because it's part of the bat. And home plate umpire Bryden Wells adjudicating that it was a check swing. He held back enough, and they'll go here and fully turn it up.
I have turned it up. I've already turned it up. I just can't hear them.
Maybe it's gone.
Directors are here to be seen, not heard, mate. And, luckily, we can't do it.
Yeah, we said I had a bit drawn to direct before then.
Yeah, no, I had that right up to full, so I'd say they've gone flat.
Top of the 5th innings here. Northcote with 2 runners in first and second now. And he has come back. So they changed the call. Said it was a foul ball, and so he will go down. So I think that's just 1 runner on. 2 runners on, apologies here, first and second. Brings up Callum Ryan. What Crew's got the outs we needed, mate? That strikeout of Fraser List. It's twice he struck him out. He does hit a single of him off the middle as well.
Yeah, no, Rourke's not afraid to have a go, and that's what I like about him. Rourke has never been handed anything when it comes to this game. He's always had to work hard to get there and to prove himself, and still is. And he's having a good crack at it too. Good on him.
Sure is indeed. Set for the pitch now. Inside low lifter is good, and Brody Donald's moved. How good is that? Yay! Someone passed the message. Thank you. Thank you, Brody, too, for what you do, young man. Callum Ryan, player coach here for Northcote.
Yeah, he'll be looking to get in the hit here, because he hasn't done much else. So
he's been in these situations plenty of time too, though, hasn't he?
Exactly.
That
and hit pitch.
Just gets him in the leg. And Chopper got it, thank goodness. I like those. There's something about seeing a batter get hit by pitch. There's a young bat boy there, Huepa Monk's youngster. Yeah, he's okay as he goes down. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's right on the calf.
Clinches. That'll probably hurt him. He's an old boy now, so it's probably going to hurt him for about
That'll
5 days.
That'll leave a bruise.
He'll probably complain about that next week.
No, Reed now. Got on base last time and scored, did Reed?
Yeah, I've been impressed with Noah. He has a lot of patience in that box for a young fella. And there's only a young fella. He doesn't go swinging at anything. He picks his moments.
15 years of age, I believe, Noah. 15 or 16. And good to see Northcote giving him an opportunity to start here in the Premier Division.
I think he bats like someone with a lot more experience than what he has.
Eye on the outside edge. Lots of similarities to the New Zealand shortstop at the moment, Cole Evans. Seen him a couple of times in the adverts. Athletic. Football player in the winter. Inside out swing will go foul. Good future ahead for young Noah Reid.
Yeah, I believe so.
Two balls and two strikes and 2 outs here. Top of the 5th innings. Northcote a chance to really pad their lead. Drop ball just overthrown.
For a young fella, no, yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him here. He's handling it well.
I'll tell you what, he's in a spot right now though. Full count, loaded bases, 2 down.
Exactly.
It's a green light. Green light, Charlie. Rourke Crew's going to come right down the middle here.
Oh.
And they'll get him at first base to complete the innings. And that'll do us through the top of the 5th innings. Rourke Crew does it again though, Fuller.
Yeah.
Holds them scoreless.
Very impressive. Very impressive, Rourke.
4 runs to 0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Northcote. Lead here into the bottom of the 5th innings. Leading 4 runs to 0 at this point, and they will make a pitching change on the hill. Out comes Dylan Fraser-Liston. In comes number 16. Does that shirt look baggy, Fuller?
It does look baggy.
You know why?
Was it your shirt? Yeah. looks like a parachute.
Goodness. Blake Redford into the parachute shirt of 16 and takes over on the hill.
Damn, I hope they've washed that shirt about 10 times before they gave it to him.
And Shakur James way. Shakur James goes down on strike first, victim of Blake Redford. Redford's first appearance for Northcote.
Yeah.
Transferring over in the winter. And he's got plenty of velocity on it as well.
Doesn't waste any time either.
See here on this, bang, drop ball inside, snapping off. Ridley watches that one, pinpoint on the outside edge. Finn Ridley from Trying to figure this one out. Drop ball just outside this time. Caleb Rona manning shortstop today. This one's outside. I like how the umpires do that, Fuller.
Yes. Sorry, I was thinking. I was just thinking about the temperature. Actually, myself and your wife there, Chopper, were sitting by this window, which is open. You were sitting back there in the comfort seats, and it's got quite cold right here right now.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, it's dropped in temperature.
I just caught you.
And I don't even have a clue. Don't have a clue what you're talking about.
You don't even have Twitter. What are you on your phone for?
I'm not on my phone.
Well, All Blacks lead 28-7 over Australia. As we see Ridley go down on strikes here. Blake Redford's announced his appearance for Northcote.
Very fast start by Blake, isn't it? Straight in. I think he's only pitched one, maybe two balls. Two balls, that's it. Everything else has been a strike.
You can see in the background there, two Black Sox members. Edu Drage, the shorter one of the two, with Pitarona beside him. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we've lost Ione.
Oh. Which is, home plate. Oh, yeah. And it's up the bat again here. Muscle man Hayden Schmidt.
I'm guessing he's the older brother, is he there, Chop?
I'd say so. And this one just bounces off. So 2 away here, top of the 5th innings. Plenty of time here to get the 7 innings in today. Game started at 5 o'clock. It's just gone 6:29. So another 16 minutes to go on the game clock. Radford just rams it through, and Schmidt's like, what was that?
He's not mucking around, is he? He's in there to do a job. That's what it is.
Schmidt works the count full now, 3-2. Inside punch shot, and Reed is there, the youngster, to take care of business. They've got a good one going on here today to the Northcote side. They've held them out scoreless so far as they'll go to the bottom of the 6th innings, 4 runs to 0.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef. Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Link's jerky made with 100% beef.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Great to be back with you here. Top of the sixth innings.
Good
And a
catch.
great catch by Jesse Harris at centre field.
Yeah, beautiful catch by Jesse.
Job done by Harris. Gonna bring up Zeth Gibson now.
Good on them too.
Northcote with a 4-run lead. Could have been a lot more today, Craig. A lot of runners left stranded on base in every innings. But that's got to be a credit to the young man, 21 for East Coast Bay's Raw Crew.
Oh, 100%. 100%. He's having a great game. He's not afraid. You know, he's not gonna shy away and keep walking them. He's gonna throw a few here and there, a few there, but he's gonna back himself, and he's counting on his team. And I think that's a credit to the whole team. You look at Fergus McAlpine. You know, he's not going to let them go, let's be shy. They're up against a very good team here, and they're going hard.
Well, you did right, well coached. This one just clips the outside edge. Then Gibson's like, okay. He just builds the fences. He won't take a fence. 2 balls, 1. This one sails away though. Oh, a puppy clicker's on. What your clicker's up to at home? Mine's at about 7 or 8 today. Fuller, where are you? Where's your puppy clipper?
I've given up. It's Matt Jordan. I mean, let's face it.
The cart and a Merce will fill up the count here. 3-2 now.
If only you could have him singing "Who Let the Dogs Out."
A little something there from Raw Crew.
Stinger, you reckon?
Focus now. And Gibson will allow down to first base. 4th time through the order here, by the way, for Northcote in the top of the 6 innings. That probably explains 4th time through the order by the 6th, and there are only 4 runs on. That's what I was mentioning before. They've left a lot of ducks on the pond as such.
They have. This area here in the batting lineup's always caused trouble. Hipper's hit very, very well.
Off to 2 and safe. Smiles on the dials. You see a good throw here from Ridley from his knees, but just too quick as Gibson as he'll stand up and smile away. Hard hit ball. Harris is pushed back to the track, and he will make the out. Gibson down to third base on the catch. Just misses this one, does Hohepa Monk.
Yeah, that came down vice on it, didn't it?
On the replay at the moment, we'll be coming back on 3.
That'll bring up to bat now Hugh Davies.
Oh, good effort.
Oh, just missing Jack Baker. You're right, great effort for him.
Great effort.
Everyone can see our safety right there. 2. That's a hard one to get to. Right in front. Going to 3.
Davies against Raw Crew here. 2 down, top of the 6th innings. Trick play. Doesn't quite work as the runner will go down to 3rd. So Gibson now 60 feet away from the 5th run of the ball game here for Northcote. And this one's up. Davies on the back of this one.
That is out of here.
And gone. Zeth Gibson puts a charge into one. It's a 2-run shot.
Hugh Davies
drives in Seth Gibson for a 2-run shot there to make it 6 runs to 0. Jeez, he got all of that one, Fuller.
He did indeed, didn't he?
Head down, driving forward. Crew knew straight away, didn't he?
You could look on that face. It's like, yeah, that sucks.
Sayonara. As this one's got some legs. And right underneath
Beautiful
the scoreboard.
Picks that one up, eh? And that's it. Hughes put a few out. Last year, quite a few out. So we bring up old Nick Lanigan here. He'll be one to probably emulate the same thing, I'd say. Rourke's doing the pirouette. He's giving it everything. He's like, you're not doing that to me twice in a row.
You're
mate.
not doing it to me twice in a row.
I'm going to give it everything.
David Downs.
Yeah, David Downs, self-acclaimed sexiest man in softball on North Harbour softball.
This one just missing outside. That was close. Bang. See Brighton Wells thinking about it. Shall I? Yeah, no. Oh, it's close. Very close. That one's a good one.
It's just straight down there.
Hitters count now for Lanigan. And get your clicker, a dog clicker out. I reckon we're up to about 9 now. 9 in the broadcast. Here's a hard hit ball from Lanigan. Sky high. And safely in the end is Schmidt underneath it. But it's not before Northcote gets something going here with a 2-run shot from Hugh Davies. Proves the difference. And they will march on into the bottom of the 6th innings with a 6-0 lead. More action. We come back to the bottom. Bays. And then a 2-run shot from Hugh Davies has pushed the margin out to 6. East Coast Bays, though, they won't give up, especially with the likes of Jesse Harris and their team. He'll lead off here in the bottom of the 6.
Yeah, Jesse's got a good hit on them, and it's just whether he can resist the temptation to swing at everything that he thinks he might put over the fence.
Trying to avoid the hood today is Jesse Harris. 2 strikeouts so far. They were off the pitching of Fraser List, now facing Blake Radford for the first time. Just missing outside. Blake Fred's debut appearance for Northcote here today. Been a mainstay at Roosters for quite a number of years. Took a year off last season. Around, I think, a house, marriage. Don't think a child yet, Fuller, but I think that's probably on the cards.
Well, how old's old Blake now?
Oh, I've got to say mid to late 20s.
He's still got a few more years.
Late 26, I'd say. Around that age. Yeah, plenty of time. It's going to take a while to float that number 16 shirt, though, that's for sure. This drop ball bites inside and takes care of business for the first out. Harris does get the hood. 3 strikeouts on the day.
It is definitely a big shirt.
Superpowers, that shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. Cody Taylor will come into bat for Cameron Schmidt. A youngster. Or even younger, I should say, because Cameron Schmidt's a youngster too. But he's younger, young Cody, I think. I'm not too sure, maybe 15 or 14.
No, I think he's a little bit older than that, but he's
maybe.
definitely still a young fella.
Yeah. Good kid, though. Real good kid. Very polite.
Yeah, exactly.
Plays the game the right way. Up against Blake Radford here.
Really good eye on him. Not panicking.
All Blacks are getting it done today against Australia. 28-7 now. 33-14. You see this one go high and
just got down in time, hey?
did indeed. Nice footwork from Zeth Gibson at first base.
Oh, no, sorry. It's 33-14.
Yeah, I just said that. Just sort of on the screen behind us.
Have we got any Aussies watching
Yeah,
this?
that's what you told me. Then I saw the score. Yeah, all good.
Have we got any Australians
Was
watching
it
this game there, Chop?
33-14. Are we happy with that? Harrison Baker now. He's been amongst it today. Did pick up a hit back in the 4th innings, I think it was. Maybe their 3rd time through the order here, East Coast base. Baker steps back in. This one gets away.
Baker was the pickup player for Falcons last year.
In the Club Nationals,
yeah, he was. And fit in very
I think
well.
another tournament too.
Yeah, I think he did a couple.
Ooh. Good reports about Harrison Baker last year.
Very good. I heard good things from the other clubs, as well as obviously East Coast base.
This one in on the hands, comes off the leg, and Baker says, no, I don't have to run. Because I got hit in the foot, and they'll check with the umpires. Unfortunately, his mic's gone flat, so we can't get that. But what we can give you is we can give you a replay here to show you it. Because that's how the way it works.
Let's see.
It looks like it grazed his leg.
If you look at the way it bounced off, it looked like it did.
He puts his hand up straight away and stops. So
I'd have appreciated Matt Jordan to be able to slow that down a little bit more, but we didn't get it.
So he'll go back into the batter's box. Right decision made by the umpires.
Yeah, like you were saying before, the teams he played for last year, every report came back was they just love this boy's attitude.
Outside, good eye by Baker. 2 away here, bottom of the 6th innings. I think on paper, not many people thought this game would get to the 6th innings, to be fair. So credit to East Coast Base. This one just misses outside.
Yeah, no, they're doing very well.
Full count here. Baker's worked a quality at bat. Radford looking to clip him out. Underneath the drop ball, that's always a good sign as a hitter. Always like that one, Craig, if I could get my bat underneath their pitch.
I was never able to see when you were hitting how it went because I couldn't get past the grunts you used to make. It was a bit like Sharapova in tennis. It was
well, apparently Sharapova was good.
yeah, good female tennis player.
Outside of Baker's good.
He's
'cause
off.
He'll work a walk.
Good on
down.
him. He worked hard.
So another opportunity for Clinton Hand here. He's had a runner on in front of him on every at-bat today as Brodie Donald comes back to the camera shot. Yeah. The director's got a solution. Attaboy. Time called here as David Downs will come out and tell Brodie Donald to move over. Oh, I'll talk to his pitcher.
Dave's out there saying, did you see the old magazine back in the early 90s? I was Bachelor of the Year, that one.
Early 90s.
About mid-90s, I think Dave would have been there.
Dave would have been like 1 year old.
What was it? Cleo Bachelor of the Year, whatever it was. Dave's like, nah, that was me. You know the one your mum's talking about? Yep, that was me. There's Dave.
Dave Downs.
Yeah.
The most handsome coach in softball today. That's for sure. Oh, he's the full package. Let's be honest.
He's a good fellow.
He is
Dave.
the full package.
I know we're taking
Okay,
Mickey out
back-
of it, but no.
Back to the
He's
action
good.
here. 2 down, bottom of the 6th innings. And a pickoff attempt down to first base. And the striker's called, but back safely. Let's have another look at that. Got a snap throw still from his knees, but good presence of mind from Baker. Get back in time. Riseball outside. We could get Brodie Donald to hop out of the camera shot or go to home plate and clean the glass so we get a nice clean shot from the home plate camera. Either one. Take it back, Brodie. This one, slow hopper, tough play for Reed. And he bobbles in the hand, but he stays with the ball. And he is safe. So they've got them cornered here. East Coast Base with runners at 1 and 3.
I know he bobbled it there, but I think for a young fella, didn't panic, didn't lose his mind, didn't launch something miles over someone's head. He just turned around and made his play, and it was a good decision. Didn't come off, but it was a good decision. Good on him.
Yeah, I like the play going to 3 there.
Yeah.
Presence of mind. So runners in the corners here for East Coast Base. I'm going to bring up Jack Baker. Had some success back in the second innings.
A little bit of danger here because he can get hold of it.
I'm not a scorer, but I'm going to call that a single to 5 for Clinton Hand. Would have made him an exceptional play to get him out.
Young Jack Baker, I think he'd have a go at this one.
Just misses an inside drop ball. Trying to work out the mechanics to get to that pitch. This is what East Coast Bays are needing, aren't they? That last hit.
And that's it.
To convert those runs. Let's this pitch go outside. So 2-2 the count, 2 away, 2 runners on. Is that the equation for East Coast Bays here this evening?
See what he does here. If he tempts him, goes outside just slightly, or if
Some pops up. Quality at bat, though, whatever happens here.
It is. It's very good. He's in a little bit of a pressure cooker here.
Checks his swing. And they say he does.
So we've got a full count here now.
You can see here, does he go at the pitch? Ooh, that is close indeed. First base umpire.
Like you say, though, it's
Like
easy to
the
look at a
call.
replay. It's in real time what you see. And they've caught it as they saw it.
Drop ball inside and just punches him. Punches the out. And that'll do us here through the bottom of the 6th innings. Good one going here indeed. More action to come here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Premier Men's Softball, top of the 7th next. All she wrote. We are out of time here, so it will be the Northcote side that run out victors in the 6th innings. 6 runs to 0 over East Coast Bays to complete the opening day here. Fuller, your thoughts on the match, mate?
Mate, it was a lot harder game than I think that I expected, and I think that probably Northcote expected. So it's good signs for the future. I should say East Coast Bays is, like I say, they're a very young side. They're a very capable side, and I think they've shown today don't be complacent with them.
Pitching staff were outstanding. Pitched a shutout today, Fraser List and Blake Radford. Batting stars, Hoyapa Monk and Hugh Davies with the 2-run home run. Hoyapa Monk going 2 from 3 today. Fuller, your thoughts on player of the match?
Oh, it's a hard one today. I mean, with the shutout, I don't know actually. You got any thoughts on that one? You've just thrown me in the deep end here.
I was going to say you were for talking through the innings break with your hot mic.
Well, I think my mic was turned off there. You're fine.
Okay, good.
I blame Matt Jordan.
All good indeed. Anyway, that'll do us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here to the North Harbour Softball Association on opening day. It's been a treat to have you along for it. It was Northcote. They run out victors in the nightcap. 6 runs to 0. The back of the show. Great Radford and Dylan Fraser List. That's for the coach. Congratulations to Northcote. More action will be streaming next week here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Sure to stay tuned with Harbour Softball. And also maybe an announcement about the broadcasting company about to be launched. And of course, the rest of the crew today, they've been great. Noah Davey on camera, he was good today. Marcus coming in for the last 2 games, so he was fantastic. Gerbes, Green of the birthday girl, she was on the scoreboard today, was brilliant. Auntie Rowie, Fergus McAlpine, Trevor Smith, they were brilliant. And of course, the director is in the house, Matt Jordan. I think Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Marty Wa, all Marty here. See you next week. Bye.